Hey guys, how's it going? Connor here today at etrailer.com. We're going to be taking a look at the Konig Snow Tire Chains here for our 2019 Honda CRV with tire size 235/65/17. So our Konig Tire Chains here are going to be a great option for our CRV. It has what is referred to as a D-shaped link. So what this D-shaped link is going to do is it's really going to help us bite in the snow more. We're going to get a lot more grip and traction in the snow and ice, which is going to improve handling as well as decrease our stopping distance. So in addition to the D-links, these particular chains here have what is referred to as a diamond pattern. Now what this diamond pattern does is it's going to give you a more constant contact patch with the road, so we're going to get better traction. Now there is another style of chains you may be familiar with called ladder style. And what these ladder styles are, they're just a single chain running the length of the tire here. And what these can do is they can attribute to a rough ride. We're also going to have lapses in coverage, which is why I highly recommend going with the diamond style, because you're not going to have any of those problems. So another feature I really like about the Konig Tire Chains here is this outer section here has a color-coded section. Now what this does is, it's number one, it's going to help us when we're untangling the chains. We're not going to have to worry about spending as much time out in the cold on the side of the road. We're going to be able to easily untangle our chains and get them on the vehicle as soon as possible. So in addition to the color coding, the coating on the actual chain itself is going to help us when we're handling these chains. It's going to be a lot less harsh when we're out in the cold as opposed to these chains here. So in regards to installation, this is definitely super simple. It shouldn't take you long at all, which is actually why I recommend these chains. Some tire chains can be a hassle to install, and they take a lot of time, which is not something we want to be doing when we're out on the side of the road in the cold and wet snow. There's actually only a few connection points with these chains. We have one at the rear, we have one at the top, and then finally we have one at the bottom, which leads to here. So with our Konig Tire Chains here, we get more than just the chains themselves. If we take a look below here, something that Konig does is we see the instruction manual here. It's actually laminated. So the reason they laminate this is, if we're out in the snow where it's wet, if we have paper instructions, they could get soggy and ruined over time. Therefore, these laminated instructions are going to be much more durable. So in addition to the laminated instructions, we have a nice plastic bag here that we can put our chains in after we've taken them off the vehicle, so we don't have to get it wet inside when we're storing them. We also have some repair links as well, should you need those. Now that we've gone over some of the benefits and features, let's jump right into installation to show you how to install these yourself. So to start our installation today, we want to take our chains, we want to lay them out in front of us on the ground here. The reason we're going to do this is we need to get rid of all the kinks and tangles to make sure they're sitting as flat as possible. We also need to make sure that the ends, we see these hooks on the end, we need the open end to be facing down towards the ground. That way we don't have any issues with damaging our tires. If we take a look, there's going to be a split section here between our two chains, the center section of our chain here. If you will, what we're going to do is we're going to align that with about the center of our tire once we slide the chains around back. So let's go ahead and do that now. Now we can take our cabled ends of our chain here. We're going to bring them around the back side of the tire and to the top to make our connection. Just like that. Now we're going to take our chains here, we're going to drape them over the tread on our tires. Like so. Now we can make our first connection here, the red hook here with the red link. And then we can make some further adjustments so they sit more center on the tire. Now we're going to take the long silver link chain here with the black handle. What we're going to do is we're going to run that through this tensioning mechanism. So we're going to depress this little lever here to slide our chain through, just like that. Now we can let go and pull to tighten. Once this is done, we can take the remainder of the chain here. We're going to feed it through these red clips. We may or may not be able to get both red clips. However, we are going to be coming across here, so let's go ahead and try that second clip to see if that'll work. Perfect. All right, and that's going to do it for our look at the Konig Tire Chains here for our 2019 Honda CRV.